So if you guys have a Lexus vehicle, you guys are trying to, watch movies and stuff, or you're trying to type in navigation and stuff, you guys know that stuff gets locked out when your car's in motion, right? And if you're like me, you go on long road trips with your kids. I don't have any kids yet, but if you have kids and trying to entertain them with entertainment screens in the back like this Lexus LX, then you can pretty much use our NDS6223 EP, which is a navigation and video in motion lockout module that pretty much enables all these features that are locked out normally to be enabled and in use while your vehicle is in motion. So today we're gonna go ahead and install the NDS6223 EP on this Lexus LX, so that way while in motion, our passengers and the front passenger can go ahead and watch a movie while I'm driving. So let's go ahead and get it installed. Now that we're inside the vehicle, let's get this installed. First things first, let's go ahead and remove this panel here. Go ahead and grab a plastic panel removal tool, pop open the plastic panel over on this side here, like so. Just like that is okay. You don't really need to remove the whole entire thing out. And then just go ahead and grab your hand here and pull towards you like this. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab it from my left hand down here and just pull straight towards you. Like so, and it'll just pop right out. We'll remove this push to start connector. Leave that off to the side. Next, let's go ahead and slightly pop this panel here outward so that way we can go ahead and remove this big wood panel here. So be very careful. Just pop it up just like that. Grab the start button and then go ahead and remove the start button. This is mainly on most Toyota and Lexus models. Just go ahead and push down on these two tabs here. There's one here and there's one on top here. Push them together like this and then it should pop out going this way. So all I'm doing is just pinching these two in and like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug this in, move the steering wheel, and that way I can pop this out a little bit more. There you go, that should be a little bit more room. Like that is good enough. Let's go ahead and leave that on for now. And same exact thing we're gonna do with this panel here. Just gonna go ahead and pull it towards us. So there should only be a few connectors back here. One is going to be this one here. This one's mainly for the airbag, I think. Unplug that one. And that's it. And after that, I'm just going to go ahead and shut the car off. Then up next, we're going to go ahead and remove these two 10mm bolts. One on top here, one on the other side here. Alrighty. Grab a thick towel to go ahead and protect your radio. Let's go ahead and leave it here for now. Grab a 10mm. Let's begin. Next, we're gonna pull the radio towards us. Like so. Just use your thick blanket. Go ahead and protect all your interior components so nothing gets scratched. Next, we're gonna go ahead and remove the main connector we're gonna be working with, which is this one here. Go ahead and grab a plastic panel removal tool. And just go ahead and break open the release tab here and just pull up, like so. There you are. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and remove this tab here. So just go ahead and pull this tab facing up, like so. So it goes over these two little circles there, like so right here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll flip it over, just pull this tab facing up. You're basically just removing this tab. So. Alrighty guys, so pay attention to which connector we are working on. We are actually working on this one here, and this is the correct way to actually put back in the connector. So for example, if you remove the connector straight out without this gray tab, it's gonna be this connector here. And just for reference, it's the one with the bigger pins up top here and the smaller ones on the bottom. And these two do all look different, so keep that in mind. All I'm gonna go ahead and do is pretty much just pull this side down and leave this side up. See how these are pretty much facing, and if you want to reconnect them, you can always just put it right back. It's kind of like Legos. So all I'm doing here, right hand pulling down, left hand just keeping it firm together, so like that. Next, we'll grab our NDS module here. This is the pin side, and it's always wrapped, going to be in some foam tape here to protect the pins. And this side matches with that same connector we just broke off. So all we're going to go ahead and do here is just connect it like so. Make sure these pins are always straight when you do. You don't want to bend it in at an angle like this, or just completely do it upside down. It won't work. So make sure they're straight, plugged in, and just give it a firm tug and push in. And while we have this here, let's go ahead and foam tape this up so that way it stays connected and is protected. Inside the NDS, we do include some foam tape for you to go ahead and cover this up. So I'm just gonna measure it and rip some off here. All right, should be good enough. Just wanna make sure this entire connector is pretty much covered. And next, on this other side of the NDS, we're just gonna pretty much clip it in back together. Make sure everything lines up. Just like that. So it looks like how it was when you first removed it from the radio. Since this is a LX570, these two GPS connectors, you don't actually need to connect them. So you don't connect them like this, or don't connect them to your radio. Specifically for the LX570, you could just leave these alone. I would probably foam tape it and wrap it up so that way when you do tuck this all behind the radio, it doesn't like rattle or anything. So I'll go ahead and do that as well. Let's go ahead and locate the steering wheel connector. So it's gonna be underneath this black one pin connector kind of thing. Let's go and push the release tab, get that out of the way. And this is the connector that we're going to be working with here. So I'm just going to go ahead and unplug this and connect it to the female side of the NDS. Make sure you hear the click, and just plug this back into the radio like so. And we'll go ahead and put this back as well. Next, let's go ahead and foam tape the GPS connectors just so they don't rattle. Perfect. Right, next, let's go ahead and locate somewhere we can go ahead and mount the NDS. Alrighty guys, there's no suitable location to actually mount it anywhere with 3M. The kit does come with double-sided tape, but the LX is a little bit more complex. There's no real flat surface for it to mount anywhere. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is pretty much wrap it around with the supplied foam tape and pretty much kind of mount it toward this bottom left-hand corner here. It should be able to go ahead and mount there. That way it's nice and stiff and won't really move around. And we're only wrapping it up in foam tape. That way, if in case that it does move around, it's pretty much not making any noise. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up like so. All right, let's go ahead and wedge it in between here. That way it won't move. Alrighty guys, so that's where we pretty much mounted it. It's pretty much right when you remove the radio, it's gonna be in the bottom left-hand corner. One more time, so here's the module, and here's the back left of the radio, and it'll just be wedged in between, right between these two pillars here. It's actually pretty tight here, so it actually won't really move. So this is actually the perfect location for this. Alrighty, next, let's go ahead and put this clip back on. And we're pretty much just gonna go ahead and undo what we just did. So this is the NDS module, and this is still the factory harness here. And let's go ahead and line everything up. Go up and straight down like this, so that way it reaches these two circles on both sides, like so. And that way you can pretty much open and close it like this. Let's go ahead and put back in the main connector. You can use a plastic panel removal tool to help you push it in. Just make sure it's straight, like so. And then go ahead and push down this locking lever. Make sure you hear the click. All right, so for now, let's go ahead and make sure everything's clear back here and put back the radio, and let's go ahead and test to make sure everything is working. Radio's back in. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plug this back in and let this hang here for now while we test. Let's go ahead and start up the car. We're gonna go ahead and press up, down on the steering wheel volume, and you're gonna hear a short beep. There it is, the two short beeps. Let's go ahead and press it one more time, and it should be 4. Beautiful, and that's it. So our system is finally working. Let's go ahead and put everything back, make sure everything's all tidied up, and let's go on a drive. We're just gonna go ahead and reverse order everything we just did. So unplug this one connector again. Move this slowly. And since the radio's already in, let's go ahead and grab our 10mm, our 2 screws that we removed. I'm gonna go ahead and start the vehicle again, just so I can move the steering wheel. Like so. Let's go ahead and plug the connector back in. up. Make sure everything's nice and tight. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this piece back here. And that's it. I'm gonna turn off the car again. I thought that was us starting the car. Next, let's go ahead and put back the push to start button. I'm gonna release the connector one more time. And the way to put it back is pretty much the opposite of what you just did. So just shove it in there and like that. Let's go ahead and put back in the connector. And just go ahead and match up the plastic clips. And just go ahead and push it back in. Like so. And last but not least, the passenger side. Same thing here, just match all the clips back in. So, and we're gonna go ahead and push this piece back in. Like so. And that's it, guys. Super simple, easy way for your passengers to go ahead and watch movies. You can maybe not watch it, but you're supposed to be driving, so yeah, let's go ahead and go for a drive. It's for you to watch movies. I'm talking to you, the passenger, not me. Alrighty guys, now that we're back in the vehicle, my passenger wants to go ahead and watch a super old school CD on how to trade stocks. Let's go ahead and plug that in. And while my passenger watches his little tutorial on how to trade stocks, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a cup of coffee.
Are you action?
No. But before I go ahead and do that, now that I got out of my parking spot, as you can tell, DVD and everything is playing. Just to make sure I activate the NDS, I'm gonna push up, down, twice. So up, down, up, down. I'm gonna hear those two beeps. And now it is active. Just to make sure, let's go ahead and press this DVD. Alrighty guys, so we are now learning how to trade penny stocks from Timothy Sykes. Just to make sure while it's working, I am now in motion, and my passenger, which is you, the viewer, learning how to trade stocks. You guys go ahead and do that while I go and grab a cup of coffee. I don't know if this is copyrighted, by the way, just a heads up, so yeah, it probably is, but it's okay. The company probably went out of business by now.
Whoa, you had $1 million in 2002.
Dang, dude, that, like right now, that's like inflation and everything. Yeah, that's like 10 mil, dude. It's 10 bands.
You got too cocky though, and lost 500,000.
I like that, too cocky.
You're not watching, right?
Nah. Alrighty guys, so right now, I'm still in motion. My passenger is helping me go ahead and direct our address to the coffee shop we're going to, so. Normally this is all grayed out when you're in motion here, okay? You're not able to go ahead and type in an address, go ahead and search up things or points of interest and things like that, so I just got cut off. Great. But anyways, see, as I'm paying attention to the road and my passenger is helping me type in an address, which would normally take forever, but if you have our wireless Apple CarPlay system, which is the LG VIF-CB2W for the Lexus LX570, probably wouldn't have to go through this. Just use Apple CarPlay and integrate it within your Lexus system. But this is our navigation and motion bypass, so that way you're able to go ahead and use both video features, navigation features, and things that are normally grayed out while the vehicle is in motion, and you're able to go ahead and use it. And we're almost there at the coffee shop that we're heading to. And all while my passenger is typing this up, I am still trying to navigate there, but I'm lost because my passenger doesn't know how to navigate me there. It's taking me quite a while, so. As you can tell, there's quite a few that are a little bit 500 miles away.
This isn't updated.
Alrighty guys, I got my coffee. Took a while for that navigation. That's why you need Apple CarPlay in your Lexus vehicles now. But that concludes today's installation video of the NDS6223 EP. It's mainly used for your passengers, like I said, to go ahead and watch videos while the driver is mainly focused on driving. So it's mainly for your passengers and your rear passengers to go ahead and watch movies. So that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching and hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you guys haven't, and see you guys in the next video.